My stream died. Damn it.
Well, yeah, you're lagging out, dude.
Oh.
We got RoboBird.
What the hell's happening?
You've got those kinds of buttons, huh? Man, that's the way to do it. I should have done it that way.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it just looks nice this way. Oh god.
Yeah.
I need to see if there's like a 2x2 button or something.
I think I might have kicked my
there isn't.
router.
Okay. You're back, Bird.
Okay, yeah, I kicked my router.
Oh, that would definitely do it. Yeah, I don't think.
So,
there
when did you
is
first
a,
start going Mau Mau?
When I was in elementary school, it'd be a form of communication.
What?
It was just something of mine where I'd be like, "Meow" for things. My mom would be like, "Speak English. Stop that." I was very fond of animals when I was little.
We can tell.
And
Okay.
Did
You
you
guys
want
want
to
to
be an
make...
animal when you were younger?
when I was little, I
Oh my-
loved animals. Actually, I broke my
Okay,
collarbone.
I think Wander will literally kill me now.
I broke my collarbone playing Lion King on the playground with my friends.
Wander,
Cause-
I thought
cause-
you unplugged your
Okay.
microphone.
We would run on all fours.
She's on my mic now.
I'm on his shoulder right now. I heard a
Going
question.
to paint
Okay.
mine.
Shell. Enough. You
Okay.
have work to do
But
tonight
my
anyway.
mother told me that I would never find someone who appreciated the Mau Maus.
Go pack!
And
Like, I'm the procrastinator and she's always the one ready to leave last. We need to pack for our trip and shit like that. We need to do this race. Bird, where are you? Are you back yet?
I'm right here. I'm
Okay,
right here. So
perfect.
I need some
Okay.
more Mr. Munches.
Let's
Yep.
do the thing.
One. Ah,
Thank you.
stuck. Next time I'm not giving Mr. Munch invisible tires, though. You guys
Yeah,
mind...
that was an awful choice.
You guys
Munch
mind
it
painting the faces a little bit so that... Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
no.
we can
what
custom
did you
munch it.
do?
Yeah,
We
custom...
just
custom...
put a munch in a munch. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
custom your munch.
I got the one on the
just a
very
little
end.
bit.
So, oh, okay, so that's...
Yeah, the one on the
Oh,
left makes your
oh.
mouth move. The one on the right makes your car move. And then the two buttons are, the two buttons are how you turn.
Same color?
So, here's
Really?
the problem that I see with this. I can't see where I'm going in first
Alright,
person.
I'll pick another.
I drive it in.
Then going
I-
to third.
Yeah. Batbeard, are you going orange? I can help.
I have to. Bird pick blue as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to recolor this thing. don't I?
Okay.
All you have to do is paint the head, probably.
That's pretty much it, yeah. Maybe a stripe down the back. There we go.
Just something so I can know who I'm crashing into. Presumably. Oh, I see. That shouldn't be colored at all. There we go.
Why is Bird offline again? I don't know what's happening.
Bird gave his router the boot, and his router's like, "Hung-ging."
Alright, let's try that. Should be
Okay.
wide now.
This is off. This should be. Yeah, that's not on the left. Okay.
I guess seeing as this might take a bit, Effie, not Effie, Batbeard, we might as well finish off your Mr. Munch.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Kill it with fire. I'm trying to think of more people that did not have game. Going back to that original
Yeah, I'm trying
topic.
to think of that topic.
I mean, I had a bunch of people that were like, who thought they could like attract women by being around like popular dudes. Like,
That doesn't work.
yeah, Shell had mentioned the community college near us. That was a very popular place to go and try and meet women.
You forgot about the Nazguls.
Yeah,
The what?
that's what I'm talking
What?
about. So,
So there was a school nearby that was
Oh, no.
predominantly girls.
Why did I ask?
yeah, okay, Shell, I'm telling these stories.
Sorry.
At this point, your storytelling privileges have been revoked for 1 week while you study the art of brevity.
Wow, that's harsh.
They desireth the rings of power.
Yeah. So anyway, these girls were all went to the pretty much predominantly all women's, this all women's college. They had started allowing dudes, but like, for much of it, it was still like a women's college, and so a lot of the guys would go over, but it would usually be like two popular dudes, you know, kind of the thin, attractive guys that actually had some level of game, and then a bunch of like nerds that had no game and no know-how on how to like talk to or communicate with women.
What the heck constitutes as game?
Being able to pick up women.
The ability to, yeah.
All of which I have none of.
But so they would go along and then all come back empty-handed, except for like the two popular dudes who'd have like a gaggle of girls following them around, and so it would just be this like really awkward train of like the two guys, a bunch of girls that are drunk.
The Nazguls.
They're all drunk. They're all drunk,
Actually,
not just the girls.
Nazgirls.
And then the Okay, Shell, you should probably go. You just fell out of your chair trying to like accent my story here. But so it would be like this really, really sad chain of like a dude, bunch of girls, one to two dudes, bunch of girls, and then like the couple of extra feeder guys that would just like hang out and like talk, and it would be that way up
Feeder
until
guy.
Yeah, I mean that's what they were. It was really sad. And that was like a really consistent way for the dudes to go out and try and find women. And it never worked once.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. For people wanting Shell's story time in my chat, she's making a YouTube channel. Ask her when she's done with it.
Oh,
But-
that's gonna.
I had
that is gonna be interesting.
I didn't see this dude strike out,
Okay.
but inadvertently, some dude striking out led to me seeing Phantom of the Opera.
What?
So, Phantom of the Opera was coming to town, and this one dude was he has no game at all, but his parents are loaded, so he decides like he's gonna ask out this one girl by buying like tickets to Phantom of the Opera, which were like probably about $200-$300 in value, and so I missed what happened, but apparently he basically just like went up to this girl and was like, "Do you want to see Phantom of the Opera with me?" And she was like, no, maybe. Like she kind of said yes at first, but then like was very like tepid about it, and then like realized later that he had spent basically like $300 on tickets for a date, and she was just like, no, that's like way too intense. Like that's like a really like odd way to like start off a date, which I agree. That's
Have
a
they
really
never conversed either?
no.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's a very awkward way.
they were acquaintances. But
Like,
yeah, just
at
imagine
the very
like if
least,
somebody
go out
like
for
wanted
coffee
to
or something, and then ask her, "Hey, you know, I was
Yeah.
considering doing X. Would you like to come with me?"
People at
No,
your
he
school
already had
must
the
have been
tickets.
really self-confident, or I don't know, because
Well, he didn't go to a tech school.
Yeah.
because
So anyway,
you'd have to know each other. a
so
long
she
time.
realizes that he dropped like mad stacks of like flow, like way too hard, and so she was just like no, and then he goes up and he gives the tickets to my best friend, and it's just like, here, these are for you now, and he was like,
What?
what the hell? And then he was like, you should like take a friend, like just go like see it just for fun or whatever. And he was like, okay.
Wow.
And
Super
so,
salty. Holy crap.
Like,
Oh.
like he was just like, okay. So he ended up like coming up to me later that day and was like, do you want to see Phantom of the Opera? And I was like, sure. So that's how I
Why
went to
not?
see
Casual
Phantom
bird
of
is
the
casual.
Opera. That's how I went to see Phantom of the Opera. Only finding out like 3 weeks later that the whole reason that I was asked to go see Phantom of the Opera is because he was gonna ask a girl who said no. And then I was like, oh, I'm really glad I didn't know that.
So, not exactly in the same vein, that actually does remind me of something. So,
Uh-oh.
did your school have like a big cafeteria to go to?
Yeah, I
Or-
never went in it once.
Okay, so we had to as freshmen, because like all freshmen lived in the dorms, and we all pretty much had to eat at this place, like at least once a
Oh.
day.
It gave everyone flatulence.
Yeah, it sucked. Like it was not.
Cool.
She keeps
Cool
like
story,
cramming
bro.
her face
I,
in, and I have to like shoo her away because she's really warm. So the moment she like gets remotely near to me, I suddenly start
So we do
sweating
this
really
race,
bad.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Okay, so
ready.
anyway,
Yeah.
so we have this like shitty food court. Okay, everybody good? Press
Yep.
your left switch.
pretty much.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, is my still
Let's
on
switch, yeah. Alright,
a
munching.
lift?
Okay.
Okay, everybody's munching.
Munching.
I'd recommend switching to a hammer. Makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to see.
Okay, all right. 3, 2,
Alright.
1, go.
Going.
And also third person.
Yeah,
Third person makes it a
okay.
Yeah,
bit
third
easier
person's
too.
much better. Uh-oh.
That's rough.
We're having a munch crunch. We're having a munch crunch.
Yeah.
Alright, that worked out well.
Oh my goodness, the jumping is real.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty bad, yeah.
Major jumps. Major jumps.
Ah,
Anyway. So that one dude actually asked out another girl with a very similar,
Bro, I
process.
think
What's
as
happening?
yours and mine
Oh,
come to
something-
collide.
This is
Shit
oh,
did
the
not.
server.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh wow!
Am I
you
back
got
in?
expelled, bro.
What's happening?
Anyway,
Oh,
See, that
Uh,
happened to me too at some point. Several
So-
times, actually.
this dude asks out another girl at school, by, basically showing up more or less uninvited to her birthday party
oh, jeez.
Oh.
with, like a $200 pair of Oakleys.
Oh, now I've got a
What?
story for this.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Sunglasses.
Very expensive sunglasses.
Oh.
Very trendy. So he just shows up with like $200 Oakleys, and it's just like, here,
Well,
these are for you.
I think my Mr. Munch is going to win without me. I
I
tried.
ended up veering off way to the right, so
I
I'm
tried.
actually off
I
course
tried
badly.
cranking
I'm
up.
off course like crazy.
I
And
tried
I
bumping
can't hit
into
the
the
other
back
button.
and cranking
trying.
up the engines a little bit
Yeah, I
so I
can't hit
could
the buttons.
catch back up to you.
I
And
can't
then
hit the button.
yeah, we need bigger buttons if we're gonna do this again. I think.
Yeah.
Durf really needs to make like a 2x2 button or something.
Why
2x2
does it turn to the left?
Or a 1x2 button.
Well,
There we are.
due to the braininess of it,
Yeah.
can't hit the buttons.
Oh yeah, poor Batbeard.
Anyway, so she ended up keeping the sunglasses, and then he was just like, "Will you go out with me?" After he gave her the sunglasses, and she was like, "No."
So
and that
Now here's
pretty
the
much ended
question.
that relationship.
Did he have the gall to try and ask for the sunglasses back? That's what I'm curious about.
I don't believe he did. No.
Okay, so this actually reminds me of two. One was high school friend story, like after the fact on Facebook hearing about this, and the other was so I was talking about the cafeteria. So in the cafeteria of my college, that was awful. I was in line. We were waiting for wraps because that was like one of the couple of things that didn't give you like the shits. And so I'm waiting in line, and it's a long
Yeah,
line
I made it.
because it's one of the only things that doesn't give you the shits. And there's
I'm actually
a
making
guy,
negative progress right now.
a girl, and then another guy in front of me. And
Can't even.
the guy directly in front of me is definitely like trying to mac on the girl. But
Uh-huh.
like he's not doing a great job of it. He's just like idle chattering and whatever. And so like he's trying, but he's not succeeding. Effie, why did you hop in mine?
All right, and
Alright,
I'm
so he's trying and not
disqualified.
succeeding.
Or not.
I actually
Does
got
he-
kicked out.
Does he start pooping or something?
Okay, so he he's trying to like, you know, make small talk or whatever. And so they're talking, and I wasn't paying much attention because why would I? Until I heard, you know, hey, you seem like a interesting person. You want to go to Gracie's later. Now, mind you, we're in Gracie's. That's what the cafeteria is called. He asked her out to go to the all-you-can-eat
To go to the cafeteria
that they were already in. At which point, the guy in front of her turns around and is like, no, she doesn't. And then, you know, the kind of classic puts his arm around her. I have no idea if they're actually going out, but it was the slickest, like, dude bro denial I had ever seen. And I was just like, I could hear the guy's heartbreak. And then he left the line, because I guess he wasn't down for a rap or something. I don't know. But that was an event. Oh, shit, was the
that
other
guy's
one?
got game.
Yeah. And okay, so the one in college wasn't exactly a got game thing, but guy and girl from high school, engaged, whatever. They actually ended up doing what Shell and I did, where she had an heirloom ring from a relative, and and so they get engaged. She has the heirloom engagement ring that he's given to her. They break up. He takes the engagement ring, saying it's his now, because. She wasn't.
What?
Yeah.
But it was from her family?
What? Yeah, it was from her family.
What?
No.
Damn.
It was.
That's terrible.
Yeah, he's. He went to jail for it.
No surprise.
Yeah, that's good.
Because he had stolen,
That's
like he had.
thievery.
Yeah, he had more than stolen it, as well as like
Pretty
broken
much.
several possessions of hers as part of it that he had given.
Oh,
You'll tell me
jeez.
later.
You'd never met them. I never talk about them because I wasn't even friends with them. I just like, you know.
They were
You
acquaintances.
heard about it
Yeah.
from a friend or something?
Well, no, it's not even like friend of a friend. Like I had spoken with them. I'd been to their place. We'd hung out. They'd offered me booze, and I
You
was
like
like,
my
I'm
pixel art wander?
give me a second.
And you refused them.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I think after all this time and this many stories, I'm finally gonna make it.
Let's see it. Oh, he's gonna make it.
Come on. No, I'm not gonna make
You
it in time.
You gonna
I was
drop
gonna build a
something in
wall in
my
front of
way?
you or something.
Yeah. Too late.
What the hell are you doing, Wander?
Well, here's an easy solution. Come on.
I wanted to make like a frog.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I
Get
actually
out.
have a strikeout story.
All right,
Of
one
your
more story, so I
own.
can call
I
it for the
think
night,
this
I
is.
think.
I think this is my worst strikeout. But
Okay.
it's really okay. So I'm having lunch at the cafeteria in college, and this is a community college, and so like there's this table that's open, and I sit down, and it's starting to fill up, and then there's a girl that comes by and asks if she can sit down by me, and so we just chat for a while, and I start to flirt a little bit more, and she flirts like a lot more, and it seems like she's really getting into me, and she asks me, well, what's your name? And I say,
Okay.
you know, Brian. And she's like, my brother's name is Brian. And that's when it all, and she's like, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go.
Wow.
And I'm like,
Huh.
oh. Because
So
like,
she's
To be
kind of
fair,
person who
that's
couldn't-
actually, that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
I
But
can,
it
I can,
sucks.
But man, that luck. Because like I was really getting into her
I
and
would
all that.
actually, I totally sympathize
Yeah.
with that.
My
like,
one cousin
I don't
has...
think I'd be able to date someone who has the same name as, I don't
Like
know,
your
Pretty
sister
much.
or
I
I
something.
don't, well, I don't have a sister.
It's
so.
that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, my one cousin
oh,
has the
that luck.
unfortunate luck of dating guys with very similar names. So I'm just gonna use an example of like Frank and Franco, and it's just weird.
Cool.
It is a little weird though, actually, hearing about it in like you see her once a year, her cousin once a year, and it's like, you know, meet my boyfriend Mark, and I'm like, that's a new Mark.
Yeah.
Well, now you're giving away my brother's name.
What? No, all of her boyfriends are also Mark.
I know.
You did this. I did nothing.
Oh,
But that was why it was a little awkward too, because it's like cousins having the same
Get
names
good.
too.
Get good.
Get good.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Nice.
Thank you. I like that better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
The U looks like a V, but meh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nah, what are you gonna do?
Water can fix it. I'm sure.
Get feed.
Unlocked.
Get food.
Feed.
Alright, well, let's just keep going with this then.
Okay. What else
hold-
can you get?
Hold
What
on,
else
I
can
gotta
you
get
get?
I gotta get rid of my
No.
interface for this. I am taking
We're
a
gonna make some food.
I'm getting a screenshot of
that's
get
so
food. We've
No,
got
use
the
white.
jeez.
Use white. There we
we've
are.
got the Swedish here. While you work on that, I'm gonna work on the Swedish
You gonna make the meatballs?
Well, no, I'm gonna finish the frog.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna shift all this
Swedish
over
frog.
so it's spaced
Oh,
out a
jeez.
little bit better.
Wow. Oh, this is good.
Kinda. Let's
It's-
try this.
Oh, I think my mouse actually died.
Oh.
Happened. No. Let's. Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what? Another story of weird people that don't have game. On our Let's Play.
What?
Yep, I had to ban a
Okay.
guy that would not stop bothering one of the female.
Like
Really?
Mari or something?
It wasn't Mari, but I actually had to ban a guy that would not stop bothering.
Just another female watcher or something.
Well, a female Let's Player that was on the subreddit. I think she quit soon after, which was kind of one of the travesties because she was actually rather good. But I think it kind of poisoned the well for her because she didn't want to.
Deal with it.
My mouse is dead or something.
Oh, I have a good struck out story. I forgot about this one, but it's not for me. It's for another creepy guy. Is it alright if I tell it, Wander?
As long as it has nothing to do with our relationship history.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
try.
you know how I was in cosplay troupe, right? With the chess match and whatever.
What color is that?
Everyone
Yep,
remembers
yep.
that,
Is that
right?
this one?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Effie, don't help. I got this.
So the thing about
Get outta here.
cosplay troupe, it was a fairly even mix of guys and girls. Though it was interesting because the guys that were there were either the really awkward, like geeky kind, or the ones that had some technical know-how and knew how to build costumes and props and other things. So it was an interesting mix. But this one guy was just really creepy. He role-played the character out of costume, if you know what I mean. You know, when they try taking on a persona outside of themselves.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
No, I know what
So-
you mean. It's just what?
Yeah, and the thing was, a lot of the girls, because we were working with these guys for the chess match, we were nice to them and whatnot. But he was going around saying, "Hey, do you want to read my One Piece fan fiction?" And there were a lot of girls that were writers or had experience doing a lot of creative writing. So it's like, okay, you know, we'll read it for you. So he has me read it, and the first page is like, you know, Jack Blackbeard, you know, made the maiden wench cry out time and time again below deck. All of the men on top of the boards, they could hear the prowess of their captain and they snickered amongst themselves. You know, that kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Just essentially the captain was having his way with some lady below deck. And
Oh, I see.
We had no idea.
Oh.
And it was, you know,
Okay.
written in the Old English kind of swarmy language of pirates, I suppose. And
That's
so I'm reading this, and you know, finally the captain gets on deck, and you know, they have to have that scene of him tightening his belt and pulling up his trousers. And,
okay.
and at that point, I was like, and fortunately the chess club was starting up, so I'm like, and he's like, do you want to read more of it later? Nah, I very much don't like the fact that this was how you chose to introduce your main protagonist. It's just, and I never like it when books or movies introduce characters that way either. It's just,
Captain Zanzibar unveiled his robo extension.
Bird, I got a question for you.
Yep.
I got a question for you.
Yep.
Why does the frog have a turd muffin?
Huh. You know, that's between God and the frog.
Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot without the turd muffin.
Oh.
This
I'm
is
going to take a
a weird
screenshot.
little creation we've made here.
People have actually been asking for a pixel art challenge.
hey, that reminds me. Whatever happened
should
to
do
those
one.
weird candles
But I'm
that
also
were
done
shaped
for the
like
night.
fruit?
I'm out.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Bird.
Good night, guys. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Good night, Shell.
You're not sorry. We all know you're not.
Oh,
I find
no,
it hilarious.
Necromancer.
Like, I don't
oh,
mind
no,
listening.
Necromancer.
There's a point where it has to stop.
Here comes the big bad Necromancer.
Wait, Bird, hang on. Wait.
What?
Hang on. 1 second. Where is it? Come on. Where's the link? There it is. Ah.
I'm gonna feel really guilty if Durf was sitting
we go.
around in chat the entire night being like, where are they? Can I, like, join you guys?
Yeah.
I will feel bad if that's the case.